massive twist in the Liquor Gate case probe. A written complaint has been given by the Enforcement Directorate alleging that Amandeep Dhal, an accused in the case who's been arrested both by the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, along with his father, had given 5 crore rupees to a person named Praveen Vats, a chartered accountant, for arranging help, for extending help in the ongoing Enforcement Directorate investigation in the Liquor Gate case against Amandeep Dhal. This is big breaking news coming in. Madhav is joining us with that complaint. But before that, Bhavtosh, tell us more about this. An accused in this case, as investigations continue, who was arrested both by the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, bribed an official of the Enforcement Directorate.
Christine, this bribe amount was paid just before Manish Sisodia, then Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister, was arrested and investigated by both the agencies. And according to the Enforcement Directorate, who is the complainant in this case, they had said that through a chartered accountant, 5 crore rupees was paid to their own assistant director, and this money was paid to the chartered accountant in 50 lakh rupees tranches. Now, they had said that an employee of Air India was the one who approached the chartered accountant, and then the money was paid through a Hawala route. Now, the assistant director was also investigating this case, and the money was paid so that Amandeep Dhal can get away from this case. Now, Amandeep Dhal was one of the persons who influenced the liquor policy, and his arrest was one of the breakthroughs that this agency and both agencies, in fact, managed to get. And the Enforcement Directorate subsequently in the complaint that we have accessed clearly mentions that how this bribe amount was paid, and they have also admitted, in fact, they have virtually admitted that through a web of Hawala operators and through an employee of an airline company and also the CEO of a 5-star hotel which is based in New Delhi, this bribe amount was paid, and the whole idea was to make the case against Amandeep Dhal weak. Now, they had admitted that 5 crore rupees, a whopping 5 crore rupees bribe was paid. The question now is, will Aam Aadmi Party use this entire controversy to their own benefit? Because they have time and again said that the arrests were being made in a manner in which Manish Sisodia can be targeted and Aam Aadmi Party can be targeted.
Okay. Well, before we shift our focus to political reactions, let me go across to Madhav. Madhav, the Enforcement Directorate, given this sequence of events, has filed a complaint against its assistant official. The CBI has registered a corruption case. Take us through the details of the written complaint.
Well, this is, of course, the FIR that has been accessed by Bhavtosh Singh, our news editor. And in fact, it very specifically mentions that it's, as far as Bhavtosh has specified, that it's the ED's complaint given to the CBI, on the basis of which the CBI has acted and taken action on its own official. Because as we all know, CBI is the nodal agency when it comes to cases of corruption as far as their probe is concerned. In this case, the ED giving a reference of one of its own officials. So it's a sensational twist as far as the Delhi liquor scam is concerned, with one of the accused who allegedly has given a huge bribe to one of the officials of the investigating agency. Let's quickly take you through this particular FIR. It is, of course, dated 2023 and it is from the PS of CBI ACB New Delhi. The sections over here are 120B, 7, 7A, as well as 8 of the PC Act, or Prevention of Corruption Act. This is 120B of IPC 1860. Going on further to say that criminal conspiracy offense relating to public servants being bribed, taking undue advantage to influence public servant by corrupt or illegal means, or by exercise of personal influence, offense relating to bribing of a public servant. This is the suspected offense that has been mentioned over here. The date time, of course, have been specified, given over here 17/8/2023 and 25/8/2023. This is the information when it was received. Going on to talk about the entry number, the complaint that was given, a written complaint be given, and the place of occurrence is Delhi. If I can very quickly take you through the further details that have been mentioned over here. In fact, the official complaint has been Ms. Sonia Narang, Special Director HIU2 of the Enforcement Directorate, nationality Indian, and Special Director of Enforcement Directorate is the profession that has been written. The address of the ED being given here, and these are the accused persons in the FIR that was being mentioned there by Bhavtosh Singh. Remember, this is, of course, a charge that will ultimately have to be proved in a court of law, but it is the Assistant Director of the ED. This is Pawan Khatri, resident of VPO Giji, Tehsil Sampla, District Rohtak, Haryana. Going on further, it is Nitesh Kohar, who is the UDC of ED, residence of house number 2, Chinoli Delhi Post Office, Kharkhoda, Sonipat. Further going on to add Deepak Sawant, employee of Air India. It also says Amandeep Singh Dhal, residents of Kalindi Colony. Further adding Birinder Pal Singh, resident of Sultanpur Farm, Prakriti Magh. Praveen Kumar Vats, chartered accountant. And also goes on to add Vikramaditya, CEO of Claridge's Hotel, New Delhi. Now, these at the moment are the names that have been mentioned in the FIR. It remains to be seen if the entire due process of law, once it's concluded, what really the courts will have to say as far as this particular charge is concerned. But certainly at the moment reporting it as a very, very sensational
very sensational charge. A total of 5 crore rupees given as bribe to an enforcement directorate official.